Okay. Good. First of all, I would like to thank our generous hosts for inviting me here. I'm very honored to be able to speak to you about this important topic. I'm going to speak about the difficulties of transdisciplinary education, and I imagine my fellow speakers will talk about the potential of it. So I'll start with the problems, and then we can talk about the opportunities later. The first thing I thought would be interesting would be to ask the question of what does transdisciplinary mean? And I went to the web and I found that there are distinctions that people make between transdisciplinary, cross-disciplinary, interdisciplinary, and so forth. Here's a very quick understanding of what those mean. Intradisciplinary means within a discipline. So if I have a discipline like art, for example, I may have some people who are interested in painting. I have others who are interested in sculpture. That would be within a discipline. Multidisciplinary means we have people with different disciplines who talk together, but each of them has their own knowledge. And I would describe that as deep knowledge. They know a lot about that particular topic. Cross-disciplinary is where we try to envision the world from someone else's discipline, even though we have less knowledge about it. So I would say that to have deep knowledge of a topic is to have surface knowledge, and it would be desirable if we all had deep knowledge about every topic, but it's very difficult to do so. Interdisciplinary means we try to integrate different disciplines, and I'll show you that in a minute using a synthesis. And transdisciplinary is the most ambitious because it means people need deep knowledge about many topics. So it's very difficult to do. This is one way of looking at it. So this is within a discipline. This is many disciplines. This is cross-disciplinary. Then we see integration in interdisciplinary, and then finally transdisciplinary is deep knowledge in many areas. Now I think that higher education is about knowledge, and higher education is about what faculty know. If faculty have a lot of knowledge, then they can disseminate that knowledge, or they can transfer that knowledge to students. If faculty do not have deep knowledge, then the students do not profit from their knowledge. So if the faculty are transdisciplinary, then the students can be transdisciplinary. I think administrative structures like departments or like schools help, but if you do not have transdisciplinary faculty, you do not have transdisciplinary students. So I believe that faculty need core knowledge in the intersection of disciplines for us to have interdisciplinary exchanges. And faculty are rewarded whenever at that interchange, or that intersection, they have certain journals and they have certain ways to express their knowledge of that intersection. If they don't have those journals, if they don't have those conferences, then they can't develop that intersection knowledge. Here's an example. I would say this is interdisciplinary. We have the discipline of art, we have the discipline of history, and then we have another discipline that is the intersection called art history. And there is special knowledge about art history that is not found in art and is not found in history. And they have journals. There are journals of art history. And when faculty go to these conferences and they publish in these journals, then they have knowledge about art history to transfer to students. And that is interdisciplinary knowledge. In the business school, we have a department or a knowledge base called international business. And it could be the intersection of strategy, marketing, finance. Any two of those would make this intersection. And the same thing applies. But the difficulty is to be knowledgeable in marketing, and strategy, and finance, and international business is extremely difficult. And so you might be knowledgeable in marketing and international business, but that's it, no more. Deep knowledge. And then for strategy or finance, little knowledge. That would be interdisciplinary, but not transdisciplinary. And there are journals. The Journal of International Business Studies. And there are conferences. So, to wrap up my point on this, it's simple. If we have complete overlap of the knowledge bases, as in transdisciplinary, then faculty have deep knowledge in very many areas, and they transfer that knowledge to students. But it takes very, very smart people, and it takes many, many, many years to be transdisciplinary. So it's difficult. It's extremely difficult. It's possible. Say a topic like environmental studies or green technology. In order to be transdisciplinary, you would need to know many things about many of these areas. And you can see that that is very difficult. Take your whole lifetime to have deep knowledge in 3, 4 of those areas. So I believe in interdisciplinary studies. I believe in interdisciplinary education. I think that's possible. I think transdisciplinary is a good goal, perhaps, but probably never realized. We'll probably never be able to be a transdisciplinary university. So it's a challenge. Thank you.